Imagine waking up with $350 million sitting quietly in your bank account. Nothing about your neighborhood changes. Your phone still rings, your friends still joke with you. Nobody looks at you differently because nobody knows. That silence becomes the most valuable thing you own. Now let us actually think about what that means. You log into your banking application expecting an ordinary morning. Instead, you see a balance that completely changes your life. $350 million is enough that your biggest problems are no longer about earning money. They become about protecting it. That sounds strange at first because most people imagine wealth as unlimited freedom. In reality, extreme wealth creates a new set of responsibilities that never existed before. The first instinct for many people is to celebrate. Buy the mansion, buy the supercar, post the vacation, show everyone that life has changed overnight. That instinct feels natural because humans are social creatures. We often use visible success to signal achievement and status. Psychologists call this status signaling. It is one reason luxury markets exist. People do not always buy expensive things because they need them. They often buy them because other people can see them. But people who quietly keep enormous fortunes often think differently. They understand something simple. Attention is expensive. Every person who knows you have extraordinary wealth becomes another person whose expectations might change. Some relationships stay exactly the same. Others never recover. Money changes incentives. Friends may suddenly arrive with business ideas. Family members may face emergencies that somehow always require your help. Strangers may contact you with investment opportunities that promise impossible returns. Criminals may see opportunity instead of humanity. None of this means people become evil overnight. It means money changes the environment around every decision. Research in psychology suggests that sudden wealth can create stress instead of instant happiness. Expectations rise, trust becomes harder, every compliment can feel uncertain, every new friendship raises questions. Do they like you or your money? That uncertainty slowly changes how you see other people if you are not careful. Banks also treat extraordinary balances differently. Large fortunes are usually managed through dedicated wealth management teams rather than ordinary checking accounts alone. Diversification becomes important. That simply means not keeping everything in one place or one investment. It reduces risk because no single mistake threatens everything you own. You also discover that wealth is not the same as cash flow. $350 million sitting idle slowly loses purchasing power because inflation gradually reduces what money can buy over time. That is why many wealthy individuals invest carefully across different assets. The goal is not simply to become richer. The goal is to preserve purchasing power for decades. Privacy becomes another investment. Many wealthy people create legal structures to separate personal identity from business ownership. They hire accountants, lawyers, and security professionals. They limit public information about where they live and how they travel. These choices are not always about fear. They are about reducing unnecessary risk. So now put both of these realities together. On one side, you have human psychology pushing you toward recognition and visible success. On the other side, you have financial reality rewarding patience, privacy, and careful planning. When these forces meet, the smartest decision often feels emotionally unsatisfying. You stay quiet. You drive a normal car a little longer. You avoid explaining every success. You let people underestimate you because underestimation costs far less than unwanted attention. This does not mean hiding forever or pretending to be poor. It means understanding that wealth is a tool before it is a performance. Quiet wealth gives you options. It gives you time to think without pressure from outside voices. It lets your decisions come from purpose instead of applause. Eventually, your life changes anyway. You can support causes you believe in. You can help family responsibly. You can build businesses that create jobs. You can invest in ideas that improve lives. The difference is that every decision comes from choice rather than impulse. The silence at the beginning gives you room to build a future that lasts much longer than the excitement of a public announcement. $350 million is not just a fortune, it is a test of discipline. Most people imagine the hardest part is earning it. In reality, one of the hardest parts is refusing to let it announce itself before you decide exactly what kind of life you want to build. The loudest fortune is rarely the strongest one. The quietest one usually survives.